Hey guys, Gundamruss back once again. Well, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a response video to an older video that the Happy Console Gamer did on losing an important save file. Today I'm doing my video on the game here, Gran Turismo 2. Now before I talk about how I came about losing my important save file within this game here, I just want to give you a bit of knowledge on the actual series itself. Basically, Gran Turismo is a real driving simulator. It starts you off as a really poor sort of racer. You're not known to anyone. You're just a small guy starting off, and generally you only get like a very small amount of money. Around that 10,000 mark. I know so to me that sounds like a lot of money. I could go out and update my car right now, but in the lights of the racing world, it's a very small amount of money. So you start off the game, and generally you start off, by picking a second-hand car, and you start off with the lower sort of, slower sort of car, sort of cups, racing cups, if you will, and then eventually you upgrade your car, and you start winning races, and then you start progressing, and you start getting into the, the really high, powerful cars, and you start doing the really, tricky and more advanced racing cups and racing tracks. Now this is my original copy of the Gran Turismo 2 game, and I'd absolutely fallen in love with this series. I had really enjoyed playing the original Gran Turismo, and when this came out I was like, wow, it was just like Gran Turismo on steroids. I had to have this. Unfortunately I didn't get the original black version. I didn't have a lot of money back then. I had to wait till I got some pocket money, and by that time the game was platinum, so I picked up the platinum edition. I set myself a goal of trying to complete the game 100%. Now for those that don't know, this is a massive game. It basically, to get 100% is in the terms of like an RPG sort of game, it is like a massive grind of fighting monsters over and over again. Basically you're doing a lot of the same races over and over again, and you spend many hours racing and racing, because you can imagine some of these races might take you a good 10-15 minutes to complete, and you probably have to do some of them like 15-20 times to build up enough cash to get a new car, or get those parts you need to progress in the game. So it was a huge task, and I was very young at the time, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get 100%, so I can just have the bragging rights of getting 100%. And my good friend Josh, who I've known basically all my life, him and I would always catch up every weekend, and we'd always be talking about different games like Final Fantasy, and we both had a real big passion for Gran Turismo. He hadn't got as far in the game as what I had. He had a lot of other games he was playing at the same time, but I was just 100% dedicated to playing this game, which is quite funny, because nowadays I find it hard to focus 100% on one game. But yeah, I was 100% focused on trying to get 100% in this game. So one of these weekends, my friend Josh and I thought it'd be really cool for us to have a versus race, and back in those days there wasn't any online sort of racing. You couldn't just go ring them up and say, hey Josh, jump online or we'll have a race, from the comfort of our own homes and that sort of thing. We decided, we'd have a versus race. We had, our barbecue chips. I'm sure we did. We were always addicted to eating our, barbecue shapes. And we probably would have had a Pepsi Max. We'd always be addicted to drinking that. I don't remember those days. But we were really excited to play a versus match. Now, because I was heaps far advanced in the game, further than my friend Josh, I was around about 85% at the time, so you can imagine I'd almost completed the whole game. I had a huge library of cars in the game, and my friend Josh hadn't really got that far in the game, so we decided that it would be a good idea at the time to go into the the PlayStation memory card section. So we thought we'd transfer the data off my memory card and put onto his memory card. So we went into the PlayStation memory card boot up screen, which you can see up here in the picture here, and we decided to transfer the Gran Turismo files over. So that didn't take too long. We then reset the actual PlayStation and booted up the arcade mode. So with Gran Turismo, it came with two sets of discs. Now the GT mode was the mode where you did all your single player campaigns, sort of, if you will, And then the arcade mode was where you played your single player, and there was a lot of, you know, you could pick your track and do whatever you wanted there. So we get to the game, and we're cycling through the cars, and they had a section where you can like load memory card, and I remember just loading it up and thinking, oh my god, these aren't my cars. Oh my god. And it was like, I'm looking over at Josh, and we were both looking at each other going, no, oh my god, what have we done? Oh my god. We had basically transferred Josh's information onto my memory card, and I think like he was probably only around about the 20% mark in the game, and we were both like, oh my god, what have we done? It was just such a mixed emotions of, I think, feeling a little bit angry, feeling just, you know, just feeling sadness just pour down through my body, and I've got, oh no. But yeah, Josh being the great guy that he was, he basically felt sorry for me, and you know, over the course of the next so many weeks, we worked really hard together to build that percentage back, and we did definitely get there over the course of many weeks and catch ups and that sort of thing. But just that feeling of that time of losing my memory card save, I was just like, oh my god. And from then on, I was always very careful of what I transferred across on memory cards. But I look back on it now, it's just such a funny story, and I always like to, you know, tease my friend Josh about that time when Gran Turismo was deleted from my memory card. So yeah, I'd really love to hear your stories, guys. You know, you can do a response video to this would be fantastic, but you know, I thought I'd share you a little story here. I'm going to try and do, this is basically going to be like a topic sort of Tuesday, where I'm going to do different videos on different topics, so I hope you're going to enjoy this. So please leave a comment below and let me know what's happened to one of your save files. I know I've had a lot of people that have, you know, been upset that, you know, with their battery dying on their Game Boy games, that they've, you know, gone to boot up Pokemon again as they've gone on there and found like, oh god, my save file has gone. I'm sure it'll be a lot of worse words than what I've just said there, but yeah, please leave me a comment below, guys. Leave me a big thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later.